Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to decorate this pizza box that I had made in a previous video. So in the previous video I gave you guys dimensions and measurements in order to make this 4x4 pizza box. It starts off with a 6x6 piece of paper, two of them, and you create this. Now what I'm going to do is, because this is paper, I want to mat this to make it a little bit more sturdy, and in all honesty I would mat it even if it was chipboard, because I like the look of matte. The cover of this one is going to be 4x4, and the inside is also going to be 4x4. The inside of this one is going to be slightly smaller because we shrunk the page just a little bit. It was not a 6x6. So make sure that you measure accordingly. I am doing a 1/16 of an inch border, I believe. No, it's an 1/8 of an inch, I think. Thereabouts. Yeah, about an 1/8 of an inch, something like that. Alright, so anyway, you make sure that you cut your paper down to size. So if you're using a 4x4, then you're going to get tape all over the place. If you're using a 4x4, then you're going to want, if you want a 1/8 of an inch border on all sides, then you're going to do a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you about an 1/8 of an inch on all sides. And you know what? I know why this is doing this. I need to fix something on my gun because it's not cooperating right now. And if you have directional paper, which I kind of do, not really, then just make sure that it's going in the right direction from what you want it. Now this paper I actually designed myself. I'll talk about that while I'm fixing my thing here. So I actually designed my paper myself. I got the idea to even do that from Miss Annie. Miss Annie Dunn. She designs her own papers and whatnot, and they're really, really, really cute. I love the stuff that she comes up with. She has an Etsy channel. She has an Etsy shop where she sells digital packs, and she has stamps and this, that, and another. I haven't bought any of her stamps. I don't do a whole lot of stamping, as you guys have already noticed, but I do a little bit, not a whole lot. So anyway, now that I have my gun all bettered, now it's not closing. There we go. Possibly. Nope, something's wrong. It's not working. Oh, my thing had come loose, I think. I think I'm doing something. I have no idea. Yeah, I am. I don't know how this or what this really is, but it came loose and now it's not. So, yay. So anyway, you're just going to continue. Sorry about that very strange interruption. You're just going to continue to mat your pages, and like I said, if you have a 4x4 surface, if you want a 1/4 of an inch border, then you're going to do a 3x3 or a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of paper here in order to mat with a 1/4 of an inch border. And all I'm doing here is I am mirroring the outside with the inside. I should have printed off another sheet of this paper so you guys could see it, like in its truth, like in its full form. But it's pretty cool. And I don't have the files up on my Etsy shop to download. If you guys are interested in that, then let me know and I'll put it up. But I'll be using everything I'm using today. I created. So, and there's like, I think there's like five or six different files in there to play with. And actually, no, I think I printed out a couple of them. Alright, so this side is going to be pretty easy. Once you get to the sides, that's where it gets a little bit difficult because this is copy paper. You could definitely print this on more sturdy paper, but I just printed on what I had. in the printer, and it was just happened to have been copy paper. All right, there we go. Now the sides are going to be a little interesting here, and so these are all 1 inch, whether they're the inside or whether they're the outside. These side panels here are all 1 inch, okay? And they're going to measure down 3 3/4 inches. And I went ahead and did 3 3/4 inches for both the top and the bottom, because the difference between the two is only like an 1/8 of an inch, or I think it is an 1/8 of an inch. So I did the same exact measurement on all of these, and you will need 12 of these if you want to do every side panel, if you want to border every side panel. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when you open this up, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the same token on the outside, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in reality you'll need 11, but I went ahead and cut 12 just because it's easier, because you'll end up with 4 strips. And I will show you this paper, because this one I had some leftovers. So this is what it looks like when I printed it. So when I print on my printer, I always have a border. You may not, because it is an 8.5 by 11 format. So, and it's a PNG. No, it's a JPEG. I lied. It's a JPEG. Anyway, so yeah, this is the paper that I designed, and this is what's left from making these. So now what I'm going to do is, I think it's going to honestly be easier if I use my Fabri-Tac, because this glue gun is really, really tacky, and I think it's just going to be more trouble than it's worth for these little tiny pieces of paper. Now, the really cool thing about the Fabri-Tac is my smoke alarm battery just went off like crazy. Anyway, the really cool thing about the Fabri-Tac is that it doesn't warp your paper, even with the super thin copy paper. So basically, I'm just going to do 4 real quick, and then I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this, because it's really super easy. That's going to get annoying. So you're just going to take your strip and you're going to put it down just like that, okay? And then you're just going to keep going until it's all done. I'm going to leave this one. I'll do that one in a minute. And it's super, super easy. And if you have a wet glue that you can use without warping your paper, I really suggest you doing that, because you can see how very quick the process goes. Wow, I really hope you guys can't hear that, because if you can, oh my gosh, that's going to be so annoying. And what's really bad is I have to wait for my husband to get home, because I can't reach the smoke alarm. Like, I can't. I have to stand on something in order to reach it. Like a ladder, and I have to get the ladder out of the garage, and I really don't want to do that. So anyway, this will probably be my last video for today, because I don't want to mess with that smoke alarm going off. So anyway, I'm going to finish this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I put my border around everything except for this piece here and this piece here, because I wanted to show you guys how to do it. So in my tutorial of how to make the pizza box, I showed you guys how to make this part, which was to use a little 1-inch punch like this. So you're going to take your little 1-inch punch, you're going to take 2 pieces of your whatever piece of paper you want, and you're going to center it. You're going to eyeball it, because, well, it's a craft, and, well, no one's perfect. So you're just going to take about what you think is the center, and you're going to punch it. Now, you're going to have to cut this, because this needs to go around the 1-inch punch that's already in the paper. So you're just going to cut just a tiny little bit off the side there. See how I did that? And you're going to do the same thing on this side. And cut just a tiny little bit off of there. Okay. I'll leave that attached so you guys can see. Maybe if I do one at a time. There you go. Let's see. You see that? You're going to cut just a small little angle because you want this arch to be slightly bigger than the 1-inch punch that you punched earlier. So I'm going to put this back together so I can continue to cut. Okay. And then put your scraps away. And you're going to do the same exact thing that you did on the other ones. I need another bottle of Fabri-Tac. I have one, but I want to like use the last bit of this one before I get the other one. And there's really not, I mean, there's still a lot left in there. So you're just going to take this and you're going to put it right in the middle like that. Yeah. And then you're going to do the same thing to the outside. And then we're going to decorate it even further. All right. So, okay. Well, that one's moving that side. And the good thing about Fabri-Tac is that it doesn't dry super quick. So you can still peel it up if you need to. So I've got a few different embellishments that are sitting on my table that I had some ideas about for the decoration of this box. And this was one of them. So I had like a little bit out, so I was looking at it. So what I'm going to do, this is trim from the Target dollar spot. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this and I'm going to go all the way around the top of this, just like this. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and if you guys haven't figured out by now, I use my hot glue for a lot of my projects. You can definitely use whichever glue you prefer. If you prefer using, Fabri-Tac, then use Fabri-Tac. If you prefer using tacky glue, then by all means use tacky glue. Fabri-Tac would not be bad here because it's, it's ribbon. Once you get that first line though, it's really cake after that. Easy peasy, there you go. And this box is done. I think it turned out really cute, and it's got a lot of space in there to play with, and yeah. So let me know what you guys think, and also let me know what you think about the digital paper. I think it was really cute, and like I said, I don't have it on Etsy right now, but if I get enough people, saying that they'd be interested in it, then I might put it up there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, bye guys.